Thank you, Vicky. That was absolutely beautiful. Hey, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm really excited to connect with you today. Just really connecting and enjoying life. It was my birthday this last weekend. And oh my God, the wishes I got on Facebook, because Facebook's usually what I use, and my social media to connect with everybody. I got so many messages and so many beautiful comments, and it was like, wow. I just, I really want to start this out with thank you. Thank you guys so much. I love all of you, and I wish I could connect with all of you always on a personal level. It's just I get pretty busy sometimes, and so just know that I love you all very much, and I'm very, very honored that you guys show up and you join me in my webinars, you join me on my free events, and hopefully today you'll be joining me on Darius. Make lots and lots of comments, everybody, please. And I'm going to be doing two things that I've never offered for free before. And that is the timeline and parallel universe, bringing in all that energy into the oneness, meaning bringing all of your embodiments into all the levels you live. Since there's no such thing as time, you're living your past lives, future lives, and multi-dimensions all at the same time. So when we really connect into that oneness, it really, again, we talk about how we become one. We have to become one with ourselves and not be so scattered. It's so important. And then labels and boxes. I did that last month during Out of 5D, or Living in 5D. And wow, what a process that was, and shifted me so much over this last month on different belief systems. Really blew me away on how much it shifted me and how many programs it changed. So definitely join in today if you can on the Darius Show. It's 1 p.m. Pacific time, and I'll be doing those on that. And today, I really just want to connect with everybody in gratitude and love. It's so important to be in gratitude and love, and to be present, because that's really, really how we create. If you guys have been joining me, I've talked about those ancient heads that Vicky has found in the fields for me and has given me. First, I got 2. And then in August, he gave me 3 more. And when I came over here to Puerto Morelos, they were like yelling at me from my suitcase, take us out, take us out. We want to connect with you. And then when he came and joined me in Puerto Morelos, he brought me like 10 more. And now it's like this huge crowd. So last night I had a little negative energy going. Some old patterns were running, and it was like, this negative blah, 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 that your subconscious does and plugs into. And it's like, all right, I don't want that. And I heard my heads say, because I put them away on Thursday because we left for the weekend, right? So I didn't want them out for the housekeeper and stuff to have to, I just didn't want them out because they're very precious to me. So I kept hearing them last night, pull us out, pull us out, pull us out. So I said, okay. So I pulled them out, and they all started talking to me. You got this, Tamra. You got this, Tamra. You got this, Tamra. We're all here supporting you. And the energy shifted, just like bam. It's like, wow, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I really want to share, you guys, it's so important to be in gratitude no matter what is going on in your life. Because everything is your universal mirror. Everything. Everything is your teacher. Everything. Even the little children. They're like the best teachers of all. Seriously. And no matter what's going on in your life, it's really important, if somebody upsets you, you've got to look at that. And why do they upset you? Why are you judging them? Why are you hating them? You know what I mean? Because we don't judge anything unless we feel it inside. It's our own judgments towards ourselves that we reflect on other people. I know I talk about this all the time, but it's so important, you guys. And no matter what's going on, it's so important to be in gratitude, love, respect, trust, loyalty. And you've got to have all of those for yourself. And if you don't, other people will show you that you don't, because then they'll disrespect you. But so if you respect yourself, others will respect you. Do you understand how important that is? And if you're happy within yourself, others will treat you kind. It doesn't mean you're a doormat and people take advantage of you because you're kind. When you're kind, kindness comes back. You know, again, everything's a reflection. When you give, you receive. You know, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but there was this one time I gave away my last 20 bucks. I was told to pull it out of the bank and give it to this homeless man with a sign. When I was pulling out, I'm all, but that's my last 20 bucks, is what I say, right? And I heard, give it to him. And I said, okay. I rolled down the window, and most I'd ever given a homeless person, you know, is usually like 1, 2, 5, or a hamburger or something, you know. But at that time, $20 was a lot of money to me. And I gave it to him. And it was obviously replaced somehow because I don't remember. So if I remembered being traumatized from it, that I would remember. Well, that's sad, but I know I was blessed because of it. You can't outgive the universe. You can't outlove anybody. It's impossible. And it's so important, you guys, to go inside. Go inside your heart. Don't get caught up in the bright, shiny objects. There's a lot of them that will keep you busy and off track. You're here as masters on the earth plane to learn to use your manifestation skills and your creativity skills. You are all already masters. I'm here to remind you of that and to help you. And of course, with that, I get to go through it too. So I learn how, you know, learn how to help you shift into that oneness and into that love, into that acceptance, into that power within. You know, somebody posted on my Out of the Mind Matrix page that we are all stars wrapped in human suits. So just shine your starlight. I don't remember the exact wording, but it's like, that's so true. You know, here we are hiding our light or not really showing up of truly who we are. And I was talked about the mask last week. This, one of the heads, it's like, I want to talk to you. And she said, I'm your mask. You still mask yourself. You don't show everything. Show your heart. Love fully. Be totally open in love and stop hiding. And I went, wow, I guess I still do. You know, I've been working on that for years. And I saw another layer of, I've just got to be me. I've got to be real. I've got to be me completely. And you guys, you know, again, if I'm going through this, this is also learning from you. There's so many of us that hide because we feel so judged. But you remember, when others judge us, we're judging ourselves. So they're just mirroring that to us. doesn't mean you need to change how you are because others judge you. You need to change about how you feel about yourself. If you're feeling judged about other people. Hey, you guys, use the email link that I sent out if you're live on this call, because they'll know you came from me. So I prefer you to sign up through that link that was in the email that give you the information for this call. Please. Thank you. So I want to open this up for, plus you guys, I've got some really good packages on there. Really, really good. I want to open this up for calls. And again, you know, it's really funny. And I really came into this a couple days ago. I went, aha. I had 2007, 2008. I had a blog talk radio show. And I did free healings on my blog talk radio show. And it just got where I wasn't making any money. I was broke. I was on food stamps, you know, and I was just feeling really bad about all of it. I was feeling taken advantage of, you know, I wasn't feeling respected. Hello, mirror, mirror, right? And then I stopped it, I think in like 2009. And now last week, I mean, a year ago, somebody said they wanted to start a show with me, wanted me to start a show. And I said, okay. And she's doing the background stuff to put it on these different channels and stuff. And, but I didn't know what it was about. And I started my first 3 shows thinking, oh, I'm not your guru. But I'm not, you know, but truly, last week, when I opened it up and did healing and talked to people, I was so excited. I came back around. And I got goosebumps all over telling you guys this. I'm so thankful to be back in that space, but at a new level of where I can do this, because truly in my heart and what I'm all about is service, devotion, love. You know, we all deserve to be loved. Every single one of us deserves love. And to be able to assist you and to be able to feel that in yourself is such an honor. And I'm so thankful that I get to do this. Not that I have, well, I always said I have to do this. I was made to do this. But I finally brought in the devotion from myself to this. Because it was always, I have to do this, you know, or I'm Tamra, I do what I want when I want, but really I do what I'm told when I'm told. And then now it's come around to, wow, I'm so excited. I have the best freaking job in the world. Thank you. I mean, seriously. If I could create any job in the world that I could do, it would be this right here, right now. So thank you for honoring me and respecting me and loving me to share your time with me. That's such an honor. So again, you guys, I now am opening this up. I want to do some healing with you guys. I want to see how you're doing from last week. If I worked with you last week, if you have some questions or anything, how can I help you? Raise your hands. And you know what? I forgot to mute you all. I guess I have it all muted. I mean, wow, what a call. Nobody unmuted themselves. There was no background noise. This was like absolutely amazing. And I forgot to mute you guys. Yay. Thank you. So go ahead and raise your hand if you want to talk to me directly. Oh, hi, Slipply. Okay, and then you guys can do it on here. I think it's I don't know how to do it. Joanna, okay, I'm gonna do you next, but I'm gonna go ahead and do Shipley. Sorry, I'm
Hi,
gonna butcher
Shilpi.
your name. Say it
That's
again.
okay. Shilpi.
Hi, sweetheart.
Shilpi.
Where are you from?
I'm from at the moment outside of DC, but I'm an Indian.
Oh, you're from India?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Hi.
I well, Tamra. I mean, I this is something I'm asking for my mom
Okay.
and dad. My mom has a very bad right knee, and she does massages, everything she's done, but she just can't get rid of the pain. Or yeah, so she complains of that. And my dad has back, he had an accident like 25 or 30 years ago, and his back just, you know, wouldn't heal. So he's in immense pain.
Okay. Okay. And we have their permission to do some work on them?
Yes.
Okay. And okay. Okay. Um I'm really hearing the flow for your dad of life. He's not really living in the flow. He's like really worried about stuff all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's keeping him from not flowing and not having that flow in life. It's really important for him to stop worrying and putting his energy out in the future or the past and really to bring it into the now.
Mhm.
So he stops worrying. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. And we can do some healing on him. And I'm going to connect with them and I'm going to do some hands-on healing with your dad and his back and then also with your mom on her knee. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And anybody, if you guys have pain in your body on a certain area, just imagine that this healing is going to that, okay? Because you guys can all receive this as I work on her parents, okay? Yeah, I'm here with your mom too, that, you know, she loves your dad very much, but she wants to really support him.
Yeah.
But she feels unable to really stand in her power and then also be the wife. It's kind of like a, how do I act with, that's it, the caste system and the belief system from India on that. So you guys, caste systems, you know, I'm better than you because I'm male, or I'm better than you because I'm female, or because I have money, or because I came from a rich family, or because you grew up this way or you grew up that way, it makes you better. You know, those are just all separation belief systems. Not one person on this planet is better than another one. Not one person. So we're going to go ahead and clear that duality and that belief system about that, okay? And I'm going to mute you for a moment, honey. Okay. As you know, that energy will continue to shift you and your family for weeks and even months as the shifts happen. Okay. And please let me know how they're doing. Okay. I did some direct energy work on them physically, both of them separately. And then, of course, with everybody that's listening, wherever they have pain in their body. Okay, there's Joanna, and we'll go next, and then Suzanne, I'll let you read. And Suzanne, I'm so thankful to see you here this morning. I really missed you last week. Thank you. So much easier to have assistance. Okay, Joanna, I'm going to unmute you, sweetheart.
Hi, Tamra.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling in from?
I'm in Manila right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I've had a hard time sleeping since I was 14. So I haven't actually fallen asleep without a sleeping pill since I was 14, and I'm 32 now. So
Yeah.
it's pretty bad. I don't really know why, actually.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go work on that. And some of the things I learned to help me, because I used to take melatonin all the time, and before I knew it wasn't good for me, which I don't know why I didn't think about it. But what is that antihistamine that has melatonin in it? You take it for allergic reactions. They're pink in America. Whatever they are. I used to take them. It's not good for your brain at all. Not Sudafed. They're pink and they're long. They're I don't remember, but they're for like allergic reactions, and they also help you sleep because they have Benadryl. That's it. They have melatonin in it. So I used to use melatonin all the time to sleep. And then I started doing some research. I noticed my eyes are a little baggy again today. But if we're low on potassium, we won't sleep well. And you're supposed to get almost 3,700 milligrams of potassium a day. So it's really important. That's like 5 avocados. I think it's 15 bananas, 10 cups of salad and greens. Do it naturally. Wheatgrass helps. And but potassium, I buy the 500 milligram tablets. I mean, they're expensive. You know, it's like $50 for a bottle of 100. But that way I could take a lot less, because if you just go buy potassium off the shelf, you only get 99 milligrams. So you're taking 35 tablets in a day. So, sorry, I'm just going to mute you while I talk. So those are some supplements I'd add in, and definitely magnesium also is super important. Magnesium and potassium. And if you're in the energetic field at all, you burn through that stuff really, really fast. And I know I'm still going through a major detox. But I was just looking this morning. It's like, I need to add in some potassium. So those are going to help on that level. And let me connect with you and see what else is going on. Okay. Joanna, I have a question for you. I'm going to unmute you again. Hi. Do you have a fear of leaving your body at night when you go to sleep and not coming back?
It isn't a fear, but I definitely go places for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fear. Yeah.
Okay. But it bugs you. It's like this fear of returning or something, or that you're going to go and not come back is what I'm hearing.
I'm definitely not aware of that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm going to clear that. Okay. And then let me know how you're doing next week.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it has something to do with that cord, that silver cord. It's like it's going to get pulled out. I keep seeing that over and over and over again. So we're just going to clear the trauma and the fear from that, and reconnect that and heal that area so that you can feel more relaxed. Okay. Okay, yeah. And on the physical plane, for your health reasons, add tons of potassium in and magnesium, and you'll find that you're much more restful. Even black seed oil is very, very helpful on sleep. And since I've been really good taking my potassiums and magnesiums, I sleep pretty good through the night now. And I used to be so light. I mean, sometimes I still wake up for a little bit, you know, the 3 a.m. wake up that you do, but I'm able to go back to sleep and definitely get in 8 hours. And that's something that has shifted for me since I started making sure I'm really good on my minerals. So I invite you to check that out. And I believe you'll see that you'll really cut back and be able to stop your sleeping pills.
Okay, thanks so much, Tamra.
You're welcome, honey. Okay, Stephen or Stefan. Okay, I'll unmute you, honey. Hi.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. My 18-year-old daughter wanted to be on the call this morning, but she's very sick, and she's been doing activations for the past year, and a major shift is happening in her life. And yesterday we went to lunch, and you know, she would like maybe to have a session with you. She's 18. She's going through a new romantic relationship right now. And the question is that my daughter likes to be in her bubble, you know, she likes to do stuff with people, but she likes to be, you know, and now she said, this guy showed up, is everything that I've been asking the universe, but now she feels it's a little too much, you know, it's kind of new, right? And I said, I remember when Tamra was
Understand.
saying, I shared that with you. You know what you said, that you were in relationships and you were pushing them away. She wanted me to ask you if there's anything or activations that she could do. She feels like, like this, sometimes she said, I'm excited about it, but I'm nervous. And, she's just like,
Yeah.
so not to push him away or
I
something,
understand.
because she's like, so that's why. So this one is like, Dad, I'm so sick. I mean, if you can you ask Tamra? So is it appropriate for me to ask you for this?
Yeah. As
Okay.
long as I have permission.
Mhm.
And one thing about sacred activations, not one thing, but one of the things I absolutely love about sacred activations is you can't misuse them. If you don't
Mhm.
have permission, the energy won't even run. Or if
Okay.
the person doesn't need it, it won't run. Or if they're not ready for it,
Mhm.
it won't run.
Okay.
I love that because I was
Mhm.
really worried at the beginning of all of this. It's like, well, misusing it and stuff. And it was clearly told you can't. And I've seen where it won't run if people don't need it, or if they're not ready for it, it will not run,
Mhm.
which is really cool. So, and you can't misuse it. If you try to misuse it, you just go away.
Yeah.
Not that you die, you just stop using sacred activations. Really is
Mhm.
what happens. I've seen it. It's very cool.
Mhm.
It's like, wow, that's cool. So,
Safer.
yeah, let me, what I'm picking up around this is fear of loss, really more than anything else.
Okay.
Like I want to get close, but I'm scared to get close because I'm afraid of the loss around this. So we're going to clear a fear of loss, you guys. A season, a day, a lifetime, we never know.
Mhm.
But and I'm learning, it's important just to be you and be kind, be loving, everything. And if it's just for a day or if it's for a lifetime, don't treat it any differently. Be open heart and be real. And let her know also that it's so normal when you get close, you're getting close to someone, to want to pull back and to integrate that energy and relax again. So when you're seeing somebody so much so often, it can get scary or a little overwhelming and make you want to run away.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. I'll have her watch the recording.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thanks so much, Tamra.
Hopefully she's feeling better. Sometimes when we're doing major shifts, you guys, we'll get sick in order just to rest and integrate. And, we think, oh, it should integrate like this. It takes sometimes weeks and even months to do this integration. And when you're doing major shifts, sometimes your body will get sick. So it can go into that space of recalibration and up leveling you, and your body needs time to rest when you're doing stuff like that. it's important, you know, for our bodies to be able to handle all this energy that we're bringing in. And sometimes rest is so important to do that, to give your body time to integrate what you're going through. And that's something I never had compassion for myself on, was the need to rest. I always verbally beat myself up or emotionally beat myself up over needing rest and a break, you know, because I feel like I should be superwoman and be able to do everything all the time. But sometimes rest is just exactly what you need. And it's very important to honor your rest. When you need to rest, honor yourself for that and enjoy that. It's part of life. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you.
Stefan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, anybody else like to talk to me, or Suzanne, is there anything you want to share?
Thank you, Tamra. This show is wonderful, and everyone's mostly writing in how much this show is resonating deeply with them from the very beginning, that you are addressing everything today in the show, and everyone's really just being supportive of each other. And we've got a wonderful group here that wants to help and support everyone. There is someone named Adam who is typing in a private question to me right now. So I've been looking for him because he asked, can I write in one? And I said, yes, you can. I guess he doesn't want to maybe come on and talk. So
I understand.
Yeah, he's writing me a question. It hasn't come through yet, but I'm looking.
Okay. And you guys, I mean, I know this is public, but when you step forward and share what's going on with you or ask for help, you're helping thousands of people all around the world that were too afraid to step forward and ask a question. And when you ask that question, there's so many other people that resonates with. As a matter of fact, I want to talk about something really quick about different programs that people run. I've had 3 different practitioners that I've seen this happen with. And on the third one, I saw it clearly and was able to tell her what was going on. The first practitioner, I'm not going to use names because I haven't asked their permission to share this. So I'm just not going to use names on this. But first practitioner, her story is a little bit different, but I'm not going to go into that part of it. But rest of this is right on. These very amazing, amazing, amazing women, very amazing women, really want to get their businesses going. They all 3 have amazing husbands. And the first practitioner's husband, this project he was working on ended, and he didn't have a job. And he started this other project, and he was waiting for funding to come in. And I told her at the beginning of 2018, I kept hearing 999, so I think it was 19, and she was like flipping out. We can't wait that long. What are we gonna do? Well, it had empowered her to really get her business going and to step up. She got her business going. She's doing very, very well in her practice. And the second one left her day job where she was making a couple $100,000 a year to start her business. She crashed. She got to a point where she couldn't get off the couch for a while. I'd talk to her and I'd say, get up. She'd say, I'm too weak. I said, fucking, excuse my language, crawl. Crawl. You're not going anywhere. You're staying here. Because she thought she was just going to die. She freaked herself out. Her business, plus, and then her husband lost his job right after that, right? So they were both unemployed. So she had to really step up, and she did. She got it. She stepped up. Her business is doing amazing, and she's doing really, really well. Another one, a couple months ago, her husband lost his job. So I went, oh my God, you're picking, this is the same program these other 2 women are running. I said, they've all made it. All the husbands have gotten jobs again once the women were successful. The men stepped back up and got a proper job. So the men stepped back to honor their women, for the women to step forward and to get going, and then they step back up. You know what I mean? It's not an either or situation, you guys. And so I would definitely shift that, because now this person, she's doing really good, but I saw the program she was running. It's like, shift that. There's no need for him to take a back seat while you shine. You can both shine. So if you're doing that in your relationships, only one partner can shine, take a look at that, because it's, you know, you both can. It's not an either or situation. You know, if one just wants to be support and help the other one shine, that's fine. You know, but again, it's not either or. It's not a division. It's not divided. And that's a webinar I'm doing next month. It's coming more and more and more. The duality on this planet. There's no such thing. We create it. There is no duality. There is no good versus evil, or success versus no success, or poor versus rich, or, you know what I mean? It all just is. And it's how we choose to show up. So anyways. Okay, Adam's questions ready? Okay, go ahead, Suzanne.
Okay, and I'm sorry I had my mic open while I was typing. I apologize. Okay, so trying to summarize this for him. He's been removing himself from his old way of life, friends, and things that did not match his vibration. And he feels much better about being alone than he used to, and that's given him confidence in his own life potential. His main questions are, he's had incredibly low energy for months, and at least he always feels like a heavy mood or hard to get up and go kind of feeling. So he doesn't, you know, use alcohol or other things, but a little bit of, he said, smoking weed, you know, just here and there. But he meditates, does yoga, and he finds that the more physical side of his life is becoming really challenging, money-wise and physical-wise. He wants to know if there's any advice on integrating what he's learned in the more, when he spent this time alone now, isolated parts, into his physical life now. And he also wants to know how to help connect best with people while staying in his truth, strengthening his intuition, and connecting to his guides more. Hope that.
Thank you. Thank you, Suzanne, and thank you, Adam. Go ahead and mute yourself, Suzanne.
Absolutely.
When we're going through that transition and we're all, okay, we want to be spiritual, right? We're now spiritual. You start running the labels of being spiritual. And I really think there's thousands of belief systems in there. Spiritual people are poor. When you work for God, you can't make money. You can't hang around with lower energy people. If you smoke pot, that's bad. I mean, there's all of these, if you eat meat, that's bad. You know, I mean, there's all of these belief systems in the labeling of being spiritual or religious or any of those other labels. Because once you identify with the group, you've now plugged in that whole program, the group program. You guys got to think about this. All these programs are available to plug into. Oh, you want the spirituality one? Psh, here you go. And look what's in there. Look at the spiritual community. And a lot of the spiritual community are up in the stars. Oh, I'm from here. Oh, I'm from there. Oh, from this star system. Oh, the moon's here. The moon's there. This is in retrograde. They get lost out there and they forget about living here. Now, there's another aspect of that. Oh, I don't want to be in the 3D. That doesn't mean you have to turn on TV and start watching the news or the soap operas or all the drama, because that's a whole nother program. But to be here now, and yoga and meditation are all really, really awesome. But you, instead of spending all of your time being quiet and out there, you also need to be in here and manifesting your life. You can't manifest your life out there. You already know how to do that out there. But you gotta manifest your life here on the earth plane. And so many spiritual people are doing it wrong. Waking up, being awake, doesn't mean you know your spirit. Yeah, okay, fine, that's part of it. But it's knowing that you are the creator of your life. And if you want a life here full of joy, happiness, prosperity, love, you have to create it. Oh, I'll just ask God for it in the universe and they'll show up. No. Get in your energy. Get in your manifestation. You want it to rain? Do a dance and ask for the rain. You want it to rain money or clients? Do a dance. You know, I've been learning all of this, right? Because I was exactly what I've been telling you guys. I was exactly doing that stuff. And I was very much told by God, the masters, people, energies I work with, Lord Metatron, you have to create here and now. Here and now. Tamra, what did you do when you were in sales? Right? How were you #1 in the United States? Oh, I loved what I did. I loved helping people. I was honored and to be selling what I was selling and to be helping these people get a really good product that would work for them. I wasn't focused on money, 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 right? But the money came with it. All my jobs, all of my outside jobs that I was successful in, because there was a couple, I mean, well, I've been fired for making more money than the boss. But so what? Oh, well, you know what I mean? A little ridiculous. But most of my jobs, I was always up there. Now, sometimes I had to do twice as many sales as other people because I didn't slam people into something expensive that wasn't necessary. I helped them get what served them. And that's what you guys have to understand, is you've got to love what you do. And you have to be in service, determination, but you've got to live in today of creation and get excited about it. We are here as masters, learning to create as masters. And there's all these belief systems in the spiritual world. And again, join me on the Darius show. I'm going to be doing labels and boxes. Because if you label yourself as spiritual, you're running hundreds to even thousands of belief systems that are in that. And it's a separation program. It's all about the oneness, you guys. It's something else to keep you busy. Remember, bright, shiny objects. There's a lot of bright, shiny objects out there that'll keep you off track. You got to master today. Master your life. Focus, dance, sing. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. You know what I mean? I mean, you get in that mood, you start dancing, you start singing, and you feel good, and it raises your vibration. So Adam, this is all for you and everyone else. I mean, everything you're doing is really, really amazing, but you've got to be here now. And, you know, you don't have to leave all your old friends. I mean, some people will come in and out because there's different times for different friends. But, you know, I mean, my best friend, I've known her for 35 years. We've kind of gone on and off through the years. We don't sit and talk like this. You know, I'm there for her when she's going through something. She's not capable of being there for me when I'm going through something, because she doesn't understand how to be. But she does the best she knows how. And she loves me and I love her. You know, they don't have to be just like us or have our understanding in order to be our friends or our family. You know, a lot of people that leave their friends and family because, or try to fit in with them, or not grow because they'll outgrow them. Keep going, man. You can still love them. I mean, that's a cool thing on this planet. We're all on different levels of understanding. That doesn't make someone bad because they don't understand at the level you do, or wrong, or stupid, or smart. Okay. I think I'm good. Thank you guys for joining me for today. Again, please sign up on the link to know Darius that I sent you to that show. It was very important to me. He has a beautiful, amazing show. I've been on a couple years, and I'm really excited to be on. And so to show him respect, honor for having me on. Appreciate you all showing up. Honored. Thank you guys. So again, next Tuesday, same time, same place. And Vicky's is going to go ahead and close this out with some more flute playing. Love you guys. Love you guys. Have a beautiful week.